Hi again, I'm back today with another tutorial, and this is something I put together a week or so ago, and I'm going to make another one, just a little different variation. I just wanted to show you the finished product so you see kind of what we're going to do today. Stands up, and I also did a really big one. I can't fit it on the camera, there'll be pictures later. This is Merry Christmas that turned out really neat. These are for my Handmaidens show, so I'll be selling those in a couple weeks at that. I just bought a piece of birch wood at Hobby Lobby and cut it down to size. And then I also got the paper mache letters, Joy, and I've already painted the letters. And I found some paper I wanted to go with, and this is also, I think, a Paper Studios from Hobby Lobby. And you set your letter down on the paper, trace, then cut it out. So I've got that all ready to go. So first thing first, glossy accents. Absolutely love it for gluing paper. This is something that I will be using a ton of. So, and it sticks so nice. You barely need any. You don't get that bubble effect like if you use Elmer's glue. Okay. Just run it along the letter. And I did cut the paper out slightly smaller than the paper mache letter because I wanted a little bit of a border around, and that's why I painted the white just around the edges. So then you just lay that on there and press it down, and it dries so fast. One letter done. And I did edge the paper with Tim Holtz Distress Dauber in weathered wood. The walnut stain is my favorite, but I didn't want this as grungy as the other one. On this one, you know, I edged everything, and then I also took this and the walnut stain ink and dirtied it up even more all along here. But this one's more bright colors. I don't want to have that kind of look on this one. Okay, so I've got my letters and embellishments. I took some chipboard pieces, and if you want to know, this is the paper pad I used, the paper out of the Holly Jolly collection from Hobby Lobby. Now these crepe paper chipboard pieces, I have these for sale on my website. I took some of these, like the candy cane. Now see the shine on there? I popped the piece out. I did the weathered wood dauber around the edges, and then I covered this chip piece with glossy accents and let it dry, and it gives it that nice shine. And then something I use a ton of as well is the stickles, and this is in the crystal. I edged the piece with that, and then I also did the little skinny red lines, so that makes a really neat look to that. And then also from that crate paper chipboard kit were these 3 Christmas trees that I popped out, and I did the same to them, covered them with glossy accents, and then when that dried I took the sickles and went around the edges. So I've got those ready to go, and these I was going to put there. This candy cane I was going to put there, and then another thing I put together was this piece. It's just jelly bean paper, jelly bean soup paper that I picked up, made a little fan embellishment and edged, I don't know if you can see that, with the sickles and the crystal. And then this piece that I glued in the middle is from Hobby Lobby, Tree for Me, the tree trimmings. I had, if you watched my video on my paper cones. I had bought these originally thinking they would be awesome for the middle of my paper cones, but this one looks really neat in that fan and just creates a nice embellishment. And that I'm going to put there. And then another A Tree for Me thing are these cute little ornaments. I'm going to be using these. I want to hang this green one in the middle of my O. So I think that's the first thing I'm going to do, is get that going on there. And I'm just going to use some white twine that I have. Alright, now while that is gluing, let's work on the J. Get that out of the way. Okay. Make sure I have these right where I want them. Kind of like that. These are sticky back, which is nice. Okay. And this paper is glittered paper, and the glitter on it matches the crystal sickles, which is kind of nice, so it ties together. This other joy that I did, the paper was not glittered, but I took the sickles and on the Y followed two of the colors on the stripes and put a nice effect on there. And this is one of the embellishments that I did with the glossy accents. Sorry, can't get that in there very well. But it was just paper that I tied with twine, and then I took just regular paper and stamped Happy Holidays with individual letter stamps, and then just covered that Happy Holidays with the glossy accents and ran the sickles around, which made a nice little embellishment. So let's see. 2 and the third tree right there. Alright, those 3 are done. Alright, turned out pretty good. So let's lay it down so we can take the sticky back off of this one. Right there. Alright. Now, this one, I want right there. So I just need some glue there. I don't know if any of you have ever heard of these products, but I absolutely love them. I tripped across them on a blog. Plaid has made some tools for hot glue. Let me slide this over. There's a mat to set your glue gun on, or your projects that you're gluing. Hot glue does not stick to it. It just peels right off. The same as this spatula. See how that glue just came right off? You've got this little tool comes with the kit, tweezers with the little pink tips so you can grab the glue and it comes right off. And then there's 3 little finger covers so you can actually hold down on the glue and not burn your finger, which how many times have we all burnt our fingers on hot glue? So awesome tools. Go to Plaid. I haven't seen it anywhere but the Plaid website. So you have to go to Plaid, I think just plaid.com, to find the kit with all that stuff. It all comes together. See right there. And some glue. Alright. So now, got that all my pieces on. So now I'm going to stand them up. The J doesn't like to stand up on its own. I'm going to stand them up on here and get them all where I want them. Okay. I'm going to take my hot glue and all right. Give that a second to dry. How cool is that? All right, I've got some extra ornaments, and I want to kind of, I don't know, glue them down a little bit. So now I just need to kind of lay some of these ornaments around and see how I want them. How fun is that? And of course that one's hanging there. You can't really see it when I've got it laying down. But now the snow. Eileen's glitter snow, which to tell you the truth, I haven't seen any glitter in it. Maybe all the glitter's at the bottom. I don't know. But I like this snow. I have the other kind, Delta's Tub of Snow, which I use on a lot of stuff, but it is really gritty. I mean, for that kind of effect, I want to use this smooth snow. So now, I mean, see, you see any glitter? I don't, which is fine. Okay, I just take a toothpick, and let me turn this around, and maybe I can lay it down now so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Well, maybe not. And I just get some snow on my toothpick and then put it where I want it. I think this one looks good. So wouldn't this look cute in a little girl's room for Christmas? Oh, and that stuck to the back of the candy cane. So here is what it looks like. I'll take finished photos and have those on here along with the other Joy ones so you can see close-ups and the Merry Christmas that I finished. So hopefully this inspired you to go out and create. So we'll see you next time. Bye.